What's up, dedicated Dragon Ball denizens? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. Feels a little bit echoey in here. This room's still getting filled up, as you can see. Second video in the new spot. But anyway, we're going to get into a battle with Shallot. We're going to go versus Vegito today because I thought it was a cool battle, and I really just overran him. Quick overview of the deck, and we'll get into it. All right, here we go. Here's the deck list up on the screen. Deck list is in the description as well as up on the right-hand corner of the screen, which will stay there for the entirety of the video. But as you can see, we've got four of all of the new cards, right? Of course, because why wouldn't you? They're all too good. The controversial pick I have that I'm still debating, maybe swapping all four of these out for maybe two field to ultimate sparking, maybe at least just two ultimate sparking for two. That'll keep me at 28, but right now I am, as you can see, 36 costs in the deck, so that I can hit blind as much as I need. All right, here we go. I was having a little technical difficulties with starting the recording. It was a little delayed, but anyway, I think this is cool. You know, it is versus Vegito, which obviously isn't a meta deck, but I think it was cool to, number one, it was just, you know, I had a good match, so you always wanted to show those. But hey, man, we get a nice little look at the new Vegito, another deck that I want to try out. I'm a big Vegito fan. You can't really see him behind me right now, but I have him there. So our first charge of our 6 cost, this Goku that I'm debating swapping out, but hey, it's cool. All right, then we went second. So if you go second, it's always going to be a plus to get that Vegito in hand, which is why I did not mulligan, because I thought it was more important to not play anything turn 1 and go ahead and play out this bad boy. All right, so we'll get a little bit of hit here, but next turn we are in a solid spot. So far so good for him as well to see this, you know, Vegeta. Always like to mill those 3 cards. And next turn, though, we are already set up. We're at 5, so I've got some decisions to make here. You know, do I want to play the Goku Burn the Marker and Awaken, or just say, you know, who needs to awaken anyway? I actually don't remember what decision I went with, to be honest. Now I've got 3 Chi-Chis. Let's see, what did I do? I just passed turn. Yeah, at this point I felt it was best. If I were to hit, then he would be at 5. He's only at 4 and drop, but you know, maybe he'll be able to get to all the way up. Oh, it's Kibito. I haven't seen that guy, even Vegito playing that one. To be honest, not sure how I feel about it. See, so now he's at 10 with the Vegeta, which is solid. He's going to be able to awaken, and look at that. We get a nice little guy there. The reason I kept the Vegeta as well was in case he's playing that Bomb Coup package out there. That way we just get rid of those guys with this guy for free. All right, and now we're going to start the onslaught. We've got Trunks in hand. We've got Gotenks in hand, so you know, literally, like, except for turn 1, like, no real better curve was possible, right? So now we can get Trunks here, and I'm gonna love this. I don't think I actually get to see what we show. No, it doesn't show what I rearranged, but here's what happens. Pretty good play. So I'm able to play out the Bardock, and then I still was able to line up another card. See, I wasn't, which was pretty nice, pretty perfect there. Probably a misplay here was not attacking with him sooner, because he could have realized that this guy was going to get KO'd from my Bardock and used him for combo power. So definite misplay there, but it still worked out. But I mean, look at this board. Look at this board. This is our turn 4. And I've got this guy, UI, Gotenks, and a double hitter here. Now, at this point, I need to hit blind. I only looked at those top 3. But I'm like, you know, whatever. I'll give it a shot. And which is why I love having my having all of these cards. And you know, something else that's pretty significant here is almost every card in this deck is a 10k combo. So the only ones that are missing are the 2 Gogetas and the 4 Vegitos. So even if I do whiff on a play like this, it's like I'm still losing a 10k for a 10k. That's usually like your biggest thing. It's like, oh man, I lose a good card for a dead in hand card. But it's always combo power. I mean, and look at this hand. 10 in hand, crazy board. I mean, does he have a shot here? I don't know. Spoiler alert, no. Also think about this. He's already at 7. A lot of people are saying that you don't have to play Vegito now at 60 in the deck. And, well, it's technically true. It's like, I don't know. I think this was a tough spot, too, that he had to play this Vegito out instead. You know, I didn't note here, but he did play that new Vegito that lets you play out these 2 from drop. So it was a little bit, did he just not have it? He did have it. It's kind of odd that he didn't use this one. I guess he thought it'd be just better to go for my board at this point, which, yeah, it makes sense. Usually I wouldn't even defend this guy, but knowing the fact that, like, okay, one of these guys probably going to be gone, but he's at 3 life with 7 in hand. If I'm playing another Gotenks next turn, there's no way he's surviving with 3 in hand. So I defend. I'm going to charge him, knowing I'm playing this bad boy out. Look at that. Look at, I saw all my Chi-Chis. This is wild. Take that out of context. Oh my gosh. We have fun here, don't we? And he just said he's done. Yeah, there is just no way he had a chance, unfortunately. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. Hope you enjoyed this episode here with Vegito versus Shallot. I don't know what I'm going to do next week yet. I do want to try out UI. I almost want to... Oh man, you know what's calling me like the Green Goblin mask? Yellow Vegeta. Yellow Vegeta. I did play a few matches with him with the SCR in there, and funnily enough, I lost both of them. I lost both of them, so it's like maybe he's not as good as I thought. But he seems like he would do well. I think it was just me, you know, being rusty and all that good stuff. But anyway, if you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawks Nest. We're a fearless flock of fabulous folks out here who always love to do what we love. I'm loving my new spot. It's a little echoey. We'll get some more items in this room so that we can have some stuff for the sound to be absorbed into. But yeah, we're doing all right. Maybe I'll get a little boom thing or something. Still hit me up. Rybred619. RYBRED619. You want to get some code cards? 10 FB09. 15 FB08 or SB02. If I can find them. I haven't unpacked that stuff yet, so hopefully I can find the codes, but I'm sure I'll be able to. So anyway, plenty more content to come in the coming weeks, and until then, we'll see you next time.